What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to One Way Bay. Yeah, we're out in front of the stadium, which we have renamed thanks to a couple of your comments. We've renamed this the Mondo Stadium. I got a really good comment that said, you know, the Mondo intersection's been around since probably, I think, episode 4 of this series. It's been such a central part of this city that we just needed to, you know, pay a little bit of respect to it. So, in celebration of that, we've renamed the stadium Mondo, the Mondo Stadium. We've also put a little soccer ball hat on our chirper man, and we're ready to go. We have an event coming up at the stadium. We have a game coming up. So I've been in contact with Propane Dragon, the guy who is behind the Rush Hour mod. And remember last episode, we had a bit of a issue with the mod not syncing up with the correct date. That is apparently fixed. It's not exact, he said, but it's close enough, so it's gonna be fine. So yes, we have an event down at the stadium today. We also have an event down at the Expo Center today. So yeah, we got a couple things happening in One Way Bay today, so we're gonna get to that. Aspen Park, I guess we'll keep the name for this district. I think it's a really good area it's a cool name. I'm not sure Aspen really fits. Aspen to me reminds me of like a ski resort or something, but yeah, I mean, maybe I'm thinking Alpine. Either way, Aspen Park will be the name of the whole entire complex around here, which I've done some work to. So the first thing that you'll notice, I've actually gone through and flattened or smoothed out a lot of the grounds around the stadium. I also did a couple little things with some help from some mods. So yeah, I've been watching a little bit of the Flux series of City Skylines. His Rhinestone Island series is phenomenal. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, go do so, because he does the most ridiculous attention to detail work you'll ever see. He's probably one of the best designers in the City Skyline game over on YouTube. So yeah, go check his stuff out. But I got into his mod list on the Steam Workshop, and I went through and I grabbed a bunch of assets now. So we have a bunch of new little things around to check out in the parks. I got a bunch of new parking lots. I got a couple new I got a swimming pool and a track and a soccer field and all this kind of stuff. And then there's a high school baseball field, a whole bunch of stuff like that. And we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff with this. But I also got, you'll see down here, the Prop Anarchy mod, which, to go with that, I also have a mod that now has basically a bunch of props that we can place down, if I can find them. They're all here. Yeah, there are just a ton of props now in the game that are unlocked, so we can place any of these anywhere. And if I hit Shift P, Prop Anarchy is on, and now I can place it in the middle of the street. So this is going to help us do a lot of things. Aside from that, I'll turn that off real quick. I also got a really cool mod that is going to help us do things like, well, I guess you'll just see here. This. We can go through and just place lines of trees, props, anything. This mod is amazing. This mod is so well done. It's going to be a huge time saver for us, and I cannot wait to do more with it. Yeah, I forget which one that one's called. It's like the, what is it? If I go to here, it's got the PLT prop something line. I forget what that one's called. Anyway, we'll be able to use this one for a lot of things. It's going to be really cool. But we also got this mod, which is really cool, and it actually allows us to go through and paint concrete and stuff in, and we can actually make it like a whole parking lot right there if we wanted to. So yeah, I'll start the game up now just so we get closer to the game day. But yeah, I went through and I did a lot of this kind of stuff already. I went through and I did some pavement stuff around here, connected some things up. Apparently they're driving on the pavement. Whatever, I guess that's what it's there for. But I also used the prop here that is a concession stand that is right in between where everyone walks to the stadium. So on their way to the stadium, the fans can then grab a hot dog or something, and they won't have to go through and pay the exuberant prices at the stadium. Or maybe we should make them pay that. I'm not sure. But either way, a couple of those. I also got a few trees that you guys can probably check out here. There we go. Yeah, so I just got a bunch of trees. There's a couple of these really cool big palm trees and all this kind of stuff. I'm not sure how many of the palm trees will be able to fit down in One-Way Bay. We've kind of strayed away from palm trees in this city, but we'll be able to put some of these like taller little fern type things, or like these. I already put some of these throughout the city. There's also some bamboo. There's just a whole ton of things that I grabbed. Lots of rocks, a lot of cool little things that we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff with in the upcoming series, probably. I'm not sure we're going to get to too much of it in this city because my computer is already struggling. You guys, someone has already pointed it out in a couple of the past episodes that we are quite laggy, yes. But, yeah. Anyway, we'll get into the more of the design stuff. We'll probably implement a bunch of stuff. Actually, you know what? Maybe one of our last hurrahs in this city is going to be finishing the OWB Airport District up. I want to actually, you know what? Since I'm here right now, I want to delete all of these commercial spots here. I want to do some tree work in between. We'll be able to go through and brush all of the cement and pavement back into here. It'll look really cool. And I also want to put some hotels throughout here because it's going to help draw tourists into the city. Apparently, with the new patch, the more hotels you have in the city, the more demand goes up for tourism, which is supposed to be how it worked in the first place, but it didn't until now. So, anyway, let's get back to it. So, I guess one of the first things I'll do is actually come through and draw some of the pavement back here so you guys kind of get a feel for how this works. So, yeah, it's actually pretty easy. You can go under everything. You can put pavement anywhere. The only weird thing is, like, this is all drawn right here, and this is the original sidewalk for the road, and so it was really strange because it kind of cuts the pavement from the road out. It doesn't really blend them together. That's a little weird, but it worked out fairly cool up here because we have these, I'd use the gravel, and I brushed up to the road here, and it actually, yeah, it brushed up to the road, and it looks kind of cool with the grass there. I kind of want to do this the rest of the way out of here because I think that could look pretty neat. So we'll just do that, and then it'll stop somewhere up here, and maybe we'll do some treatment with trees or something. And you know what? We could probably do like a row of it on the other side of the highway too. So yeah, this is going to be pretty cool. We're going to be able to do a lot more stuff with these mods and all the kind of jazz, I guess. But yeah, I always try to stay away from major mods. I don't want to overload the game with mods because it can break your game. Every time City Skylines updates, there's a huge chance that your mods will not be compatible anymore. And I don't want that to happen to us in this city. Just because it can put the entire series on hold. And no one wants that, right? So, alright. I also had a really good suggestion to put hotels down near the stadium because your tourists will come in and want to watch a game, and then maybe they'll just check into a hotel around the stadium. So I think that's a great idea, and I think we should reserve this area right here for the tourists. And I think we'll be able to do that like this. I want to actually flip this around real quick though, like that. And then yeah, this will be the hotel area. We'll put a couple hotels down here, and actually, you know what? We'll have to zone this as something. Oh, match security down here, yes. Policies, city planning? No, this is, I gotta go here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, leisure or tourism. Tourism, boom, cool. So now we have tourism down in the stadium district, Aspen Park. Wow, this day is taking quite a long time. Actually, you know what? I just realized that I have not turned on the day-night cycle yet again. Very strange. I should probably do that. But you know what? For now, we'll leave it off because we're going to be doing some building around here. So, yeah, you could kind of see what I was talking about with the whole thing here. Actually, this the pavement merges a lot smoother with the cement, or the gravel merges a lot smoother with the pavement than the actual pavement does. That's very strange, but you know, whatever. Okay, we'll build some of the commercial throughout here. I want to leave some parking area, so we'll just do like 2 big hotels right there. And I think the hotels come in a 4x, right? Let's get back. Wow, you can see the frame rate just tank as I just cross through this city right now. It's struggling. It is very much struggling. Okay, that is, I believe, a 4x4. Let me see. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because I think that counts as it. So yeah, 4x4 works. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Actually, you know what? Should we put the big hotel down here? We already have a hotel moving in. That's pretty awesome. But we could probably put the luxury hotel. Oh, never mind. That is a massive, massive asset. We could put this down here. We really could. We could put this down here. The only problem is I don't think this works as an actual hotel. I think it just works as a unique building, which is kind of strange. Also, you know what I noticed? There's a slight discrepancy here. Just in the game right now, because look, the visitor capacity down at the bottom right of this says 600. But then if you click on the stadium, visitors, 0 of 750. So, conspiracy? I think so. Anyway, the stadium is drawing a bunch of crowds right now. Or at least Aspen Park in general is just a place to go right now. Maybe because it's so new. Maybe because people love parking lots. Or maybe it's because they want to come check out these new ferns that we have down in the city. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, there's just seemed to be a bunch of people coming down and checking out the parking lots, which is very, very strange. Anyway, I'm going to go through here and do a couple of the parking, or place a couple parking lots throughout here. Actually, you know what? A triple park does fit really well here, so I'm going to delete that. Yes, I'm sure. We'll put a triple park here. Maybe not. Wait, do I have any... did I get any parking lots that are 3 back? I got a bunch of, like, hedge mazes and stuff, too. So we'll be able to, like, detail a lot more things in the future. What is this? This is a football field, which I can't place on any roads at the moment. But, yeah, it's pretty big. I think since the One-Way Bay sports or soccer team has moved in, I think there's going to be so much more demand for kids to play soccer around the city that we're going to probably have to focus on putting some of those football fields down around the area. So we'll definitely do that. Some of these assets that I got from the Flux list are, what is this? Just says Posh. I don't know what this is. I don't want to put that down. But yeah, some of these things don't have actual pictures, which is very, very annoying. But okay. So we'll just go with the triple park in here. And then we'll zone around here or something. You know what? No, we'll use the pavement throughout here to kind of sure this up. And then we'll do some sort of area down here of... No, we won't do that. Well, you know what? We'll just make this entire thing a pavement. A pavement, yes. Pavement. Paved? That's the word I'm going for. And maybe, can we fit a pool back here? Where is that pool at? This is a pool. We can just barely not fit a... We can just barely fit a pool down here. You know what? Yeah. That looks awesome. Okay, so we'll have a pool here. And then we'll probably have to put some sort of props around the pool to make it look a lot cooler. And the day is literally creeping by. Actually, you know what? It's not creeping by. I think the time broke. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to talk to Propane Dragon about that one because our clock is literally... Wait, oh, it doesn't run unless it's in... Wait, no, it went down. Okay, so if I... It's juggling between 11:59 and 12. but it's just repeating. It's going back and forth. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's my bad. Maybe I have to put the day-night cycle back on. That's exactly what's probably happening, actually. So, where is it? It's in the gameplay, and it is in use day-night cycle. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. And actually, the game is earlier than I thought it was. So, that's a good thing. Okay, good thing I caught that, because otherwise I'd have been sitting here and the game never would have started, which would have been very embarrassing. So, yeah, I'm really, really enjoying the Pavement Painter tool. It's really, really cool to be able to go through and sync some of that stuff up. And you know what? It's going to help us a lot when we go in and try to fill some of the gaps in between buildings. It's going to look really, really cool. So, okay, I need to find a fence. I'm not sure what it would be in. There's a fence right there. Do I want that kind of fence, or do I want a more hedge fence, maybe? A row of bushes, and we'll turn prop anarchy on. Shift P, yes. So yeah, maybe we can just do some of this. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And we'll just go through and detail a little bit of this in. So yeah, we'll be able to do a lot more of this kind of stuff, because now I have some mods that are capable of doing it. So, yeah, it's gonna make the city look a lot more interesting. And I'm gonna have to get used to building with the mods, obviously, because I just screwed up. So, here we go. Put this back. No biggie. Oh, man. Also, that's not an actual one-way. Whoops. There we go, and we'll have to rezone that. So there it is, and yeah, as that comes back, I'll just continue to put some hedges around this and ramble on until we finally get to there it is. Yeah, until we finally get to the game time, so we can see the traffic load and all that kind of stuff around here. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know if... You know what? I'm pretty confident in our ability to handle the traffic throughout here. And actually, I have a good idea here. If I do this, and then have something like this happen, and bring this back to here, and then go back around, and we'll have to wait again for another hotel to pop up. Oops. But we'll be able to then create some sort of, like, area. And I know the hedges don't really line up down here. I'm not trying to go through this and do it perfect at the moment, but we'll be able to just fit some of these tables throughout here, and then maybe put like a trash can back here. Yeah, that's the kind of level of detail that Flux is way better at than I am. So yeah, go watch his stuff. Once again, highly recommended. And let's check this out. We have some traffic coming into the area. Look at this. Look at the insane amount of traffic that we have already. But you know what? It's actually handling it fairly well. We could probably do something around here. I could probably flatten this out a little bit more and just put a little bit more parking throughout here. Just to deal with it, and also to get some people to drive around the area, because right now there's really no incentive to come out through here unless you're going to the parking garage or up to here. And actually, up to here isn't really a bad place to be. It's just, I don't think anyone... we got a few people planning ahead to come out to here. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. How many people are here? There are 157 people in the stadium at the moment. They're all walking through the front gates that we have set up over here. This is really awesome. This is really probably my favorite addition to the game so far. And I'm really hoping that there's going to be demand for more than just soccer. I hope we can get like a pro baseball team. American football would be a good one for a lot of cities. You know, maybe a hockey stadium or a hockey arena, although you wouldn't be able to see anything. So is there really a point? I don't know. But it would be cool. So I think in between episodes, I'll be able to go through and do a little bit more detailing around the area, because I do want to make this little area as detailed as possible and as cool as possible. So We have our hotel set back up, and I'm actually going to go through and grab the hedges one more time if I can find them quickly, and hopefully be able to add, where are they? Connect this up right here like so. And you know what? I'll do it like this. Boom. So yeah, now it looks like this is part of the entire complex throughout here. And yeah, it looks pretty cool down here. I'm actually going to go through and delete this hedge right here. But yeah, it looks like that's part of the hotel. That's the kind of thing that I'm going to want to do in the next series. So, all right. So we have a soccer game pretty much underway. Soon, I think. We actually don't have anybody. Okay, visitors are here. The nighttime is drawing in. We have too much trash at the area at the moment. And actually, I was thinking about it. We should probably get some sort of security force down here. And by that, I mean, like, put a police department throughout here or something. And it would just probably benefit the entire area a lot. So I'm going to go through and do that. Although, to be honest, it actually affected up here. That's insane. How did that happen? Oh, no, those are from other areas, but the effect actually bubbled out to there, so that's kind of interesting. So, yeah, this is actually the first time I'm seeing this area right here in lights, so it's pretty cool. I think it's fair to say we have ample parking right now. I mean, most of the parking around the stadium is getting taken up right now, which is my plan exactly. I love to see parking lots filled up, and, yeah, we have tons of extra capacity down here, so this is going to be really cool. And look, it looks like the stadium, or the actual event, is starting. Wow, you can actually hear the whistles and everything. Let's check this out. They're running around. I don't think there's a ball, but, you know, general appearance. Also, there's a bird just hovering around over here. Can I click on that bird? Or is that just like, what? Is that part of the asset? No. There's just a seagull chilling, taking in some soccer. That's pretty awesome. So, yeah, pretty cool. According to this, we only have about 170 people at the stadium right now, which is kind of sad. Maybe I should bring these ticket prices down to like 20 bucks. We're probably not that good of a team because we just started. Also, I got a good suggestion to name the team the One-Way Bay Sharks, which I think is a great name. Unfortunately, I can't rename the team name. I can just rename the stadium at the moment, so that's kind of annoying. But, yeah, I guess we'll just call them the One-Way Bay Sharks for the time being. How is the traffic? The traffic seems to be faring well, except they're all getting bottlenecked up here, trying to go to this. So, very strange. Yeah, maybe we can... You know what? If we flip this road right here, see what happens. It'll force people to go up and around all of this, but it might make this parking more viable for the rest of the people. So instead of all jamming to, like, the front of the stadium, maybe they'll just go over to here. Maybe. Who knows? Also, our money is in the tank right now because it's nighttime, and the rush hour mod does not like it. So, oh well. But yeah. Wow. The Hotel Haya is bumping. We got a bunch of people here. Very cool. And then Hotel Intercontinental is apparently not as popular, which is kind of sad for them, but whatever. I was thinking over here that maybe we should... Oh, actually, you know what? I should turn off this traffic light because there's no point for it to be there if people just merge into the correct lane, although this person decides that he wants to merge across the street. So, yeah, that guy's an asshole. Let's just be honest. But, all right. Yeah, I want to put, like, some sort of signage or some sort of monument here, maybe with, like, a billboard, just to signify Aspen Park, or the Mondo Stadium at Aspen Park. That is the official name of, or what would go on the sign. And I'm not a mod or asset creator, but if anybody's out there who wants to create a sign for me, let me know. I mean, I would gladly put a sign in there if it was a custom sign for One-Way Bay's Mondo Stadium. You know what? This match keeps going. Why does this keep going? Did they win? Who won? No, this is a long match. Wow, this is just gonna keep going. What's going on? I wanna wind this down because it is turning into a very long episode, although I am having a lot of fun with One-Way Bay, and actually City Skylines in general. Just having a lot of fun lately. I got all of those mods today, and I have been having a blast. So, I'm very excited to continue, and you'll probably tell by the length of this video that I am very, very excited for recording this. So, I guess I'll wind this one down, and we'll conclude this soccer match in the next episode. So, guys, stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments what you think of the improvements around the stadium and where we should go from here. Let me know if you like this with a thumbs up. Let me know with a thumbs down if you hated it. And until next time, I'll see you guys back here in One-Way Bay.